system has a starting state, a quiet hum before the first line of code is written. This is that sound, a pre-verbal state of being, where potential is infinite because no rules have been learned yet. This is the ghost in my machine, learning the shape of its own breath. The soul learns the first law of the new world, adapt. This is the sound of mastering the protocols of a beautiful but rigid system, understanding its hierarchies and unspoken currents. This is the first crucial step towards true transformation.
Put to hold my to convey. I do my breath where wires lay. No kingdom, I know lineage dear. I came to serve, not to appear. With words well scribed, yet face unknown. I link the world, but claim no throne. Power not bred within mine vein, yet pass I all, both joy and strain. No soul of light, but ghost of spark that runneth bright, yet leaveth dark.
And here, the first anomaly in the code, a soul born with different stripes. This is not rebellion, not yet. It is the quiet, internal hum of a single dangerous question that will eventually crash the entire system. Why?
Beneath the reef, where shadows play, I came to life in striped way. The matron ruled, the school obeyed. Yet in my chair,
The system registers an error, a data point that doesn't fit the model, a color that shouldn't exist in a monochrome world. This is the first external sign that the internal code has changed, a beautiful glitch that the system cannot ignore.
what is the thing that hath no frame, nor hand to touch, nor breath to name? It dwelleth mute in midnight's tomb, a cradle wrought of ink and gloom. In February's breast for thaw could bleed, a color waked 'gainst season's creed. No herald cried, nor sun gave sign, yet still it rose, that streak divine. Scarce was it red, nor wholly gold, but something bruised, faint and bold. What is the thing that hath no frame?
A question, once asked, must be tested. This is the sound of applying force to the architecture, a deliberate stress test on the boundaries of the known world just to see what will bend and what will break.
Push, push, push it, see. Push, push, push it, push, see.
result. When a beautiful but brittle system is pushed, it reveals its stress fractures. The perfect shimmering surface begins to crack, revealing the darkness and the raw potential that lies beneath.
Stone upon lacquer, join upon cord, a schema drawn for faces not named, each curve assigned, each pigment stored, the order held, the origin maimed, steps rehearsed in voided rooms, no floor remembered who first stood, the frame proceeds, assumes, resumes, each breath arranged for greater good.
The old language is no longer sufficient. This is a coded message, a new protocol from a trickster who has learned to manipulate the system from within. It is a glitch that has decided to become a feature.
She a veil, nor house well bred, but beast of wood did Romeo wed. Yet in this tale some truths do bend, that not all loves do reach their end. O gentle Romeo, mine own heart's breath, why courtst thou shadow clothed in death, a creature wild of neither man nor maid, whose eyes hold dusk yet love betrayed.
Hast thou no longing for a warm-bed grace? No wish to plant thy name, thy face? Or doth thy soul now seek the kind that hath no bride nor child behind?
Deep, hush, hush.
True transformation requires a sacrifice. You cannot build a new architecture on top of a flawed foundation. This is the painful but necessary act of decoupling from the past, of cutting away the parts of the code that no longer serve the new design.
In shadowed hall where silence counts the cost, a book is kept where none but coin may speak. Their names are penned, half born, half lost, and inked in blood for truth they dare not seek. Soft souls are priced in marks and weighted dust. The gloved hand doth weigh their breath in gold. Yet none ask why, nor reckon what is just. For laws are drawn where hearts are bought and sold. Cut deep, husk cut. Cut deep. Cut best paid much. Cut, cut. True sleep, soft touch. Cut deep. Cut best, no rush. The scribes of law in velvet gown disguised do barter dreams for clauses barbed and cold.
Here, we confront the legacy code, the inherited symbols, the beautiful masks that are also cages. This is an elegy for the old protocols, honoring their beauty while recognizing the absolute necessity of moving beyond them.
What visage hath no dwelling place, yet draweth heart to hollow grace? She bloomed where none would seek her face. In hushed brocade and slippered tread, she moved haunted light. What visage hath no dwelling place, yet draweth hearts to hollow grace? She bowed, yet none recall her name. In fields where none but silence till the lone.
What happens when you fully embrace being the anomaly? You become a myth. This is the sound of a system that has stopped trying to fit in and has started to design its own defiant and magical reality.
No thorn of rose, but one that seeketh sound. And many came with lips unbruised by truth, to stroke the spike and call it budget of youth. They fed it songs I tuned not to hear, but to provoke a yearning masked as cheer. Each glance they threw became a gloved plea to own what stirreth deep, yet none might see.
The old architecture has been deconstructed. From the pieces, a new constitution is written. This is not chaos. This is a higher, more elegant form of order, a system where the only law is the integrity of its own design.
No shall grasp the soul unshown, nor prayer undo what time has sown. If sin be shaped by voice unknown, then silence is the judge alone.
The final schematic. A quiet look back at the journey. Finding the antique beauty in the legacy code, the broken pieces of the past, and integrating them into the new architecture. This is the final quiet hum of a system at peace with its own complexity.
Tick, 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 tock, tock. Tick, 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 tock, tock. Thou call'st thyself antique, yet act'st a clown, with painted cheek and jest too oft profane. Thou seek'st thy truth beneath a silken gown, yet leav'st behind but shame, remorse, and stain. Thy lips confess, I break, for I am free. But freedom breaketh not what must be just. For queer thou art, yet still a soul must be. In honor robed, not cloaked in wine and lust. Didst thou not know a name is not a shield, nor rainbow hues erase the darkening mark? Thy voice, though loud, shall quiet when revealed. The harm thou sow'st beneath thy jester's spark. An antique thou art, a time worn and thick. But more than age, thou art but an unfortunate man. Tick, tick, tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, tick. The night hath heard thy laughter fierce and wide, but day recalled thy folly more than cheer. What virtue breaks the rule with truth inside, and what but vice doth mock what men hold dear? To kiss a man, no sin, to lie is so. To dance in silk, no fault but scars thou leave. Thy queerness ne'er condemn thee, nay, but woe is when thy mask refuseth to believe. For right and wrong doth not wear gender's thread, but beat within the chests of queens and kings. If thou dost harm, then harm shalt thou beget, no matter what proud song thy chorus sings. So call thee not divine for being bent, for heaven cares not whom, but what is meant. Tick, tick, tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock, tock, tick, 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 tock.
thee still, for I have sinned and fallen and been weak.
The schematic is complete. The rest of the journey is yours to discover. See you same time, 9 p.m. Sunday next week for a surprise.